Hi everybody, here's Krystian from TeamworkCast.
Hello, and I'm Chris from Run Last Click, the podcast.
Yes, and this is the Netrunner with TeamworkCast. This is the 30th of August in Hiveworld. This is a good game night kit tournament. And I have with me an excellent guest here, Chris from Run Last Click. Thank you for being with us here.
Oh, no problem, man. I've seen your videos before, and I enjoy your work. It's very good.
Oh, I enjoy your work as well. Nice how it turns out.
I know, it's good, isn't it?
I'm very excited to have like guest commenters here as always. So this time around we are going to have a game where I'm playing against the world champion. No, not the world champion. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's not the world champion. It's just the German champion. It's
just
the German champion.
Yes,
it's Axul on the left, and we're starting immediately. This is he's playing Replicating Perfection. No, Personal Evolution, and he plays Hedge Fund immediately. Mm-hmm. Have you played this kind of particular deck that he's playing?
It was actually one of the first decks that I picked up out the box because the rulebook told me to. I've always really enjoyed Replicating Perfection. It kind of has a nice
Personal Evolution.
Personal Evolution, has a nice mingling between the runner and the corp. You know, you're kind of reaching over, you're grabbing cards out of the hand. It feels more interactive. It's nice.
That's true. You're trying to literally kill them immediately.
Exactly.
So,
agenda.
Yes.
First blood.
So, Axul installed a pop-up window in front of R&D, and I ran on R&D and then snagged that's a House of Knives there. That's pretty nice. By the way, I'm playing Kit. Yes. I'm playing Kate. I'm sorry, this is. I'm confused because I switched runners at some point, so this is still when I was playing Kate.
Yes.
And I got out Data Sucker, Self-Modifying Code, and now Daily Casts.
Ooh. Very good, very excellent. I love Kate. I think she might be one of the strongest runners at the moment.
She's very popular indeed, yeah. She's very flexible as well. We're gonna see, like especially against this setup, she's really good because she has the Deus Ex, and because she has so much recursion.
Yes.
And Axul is doing the mean personal evolution thing. He installs something advanced twice. What could it be? It could be anything, right?
Yes, yeah, exactly. Are you staying away from HQ? Are you worried about HQ in this situation?
I heard that the good strategy against this kind of deck is just running on R&D and trashing all the traps from R&D.
You know what? Yeah, I've heard a similar thing.
So that's what I'm trying to do now. I did play a Diesel right now to get my cards up because
yes, I mean that's the thing with Jinteki, draw and run. That's kind of it, you know.
Yeah, but I also heard that you shouldn't run on your last click.
Hey!
Which I'm actually doing right now.
Let's see how it works out. Oh, you survived. Okay, that's all right then.
That could have gone very bad very quickly. All right, getting out a clone chip there.
Yeah, no, good solid card. It's nice it's just free. Okay, another really nice thing about K.
That's so nice, but and especially those tools self-modifying code and clone chip are just so. They should have been in the core set, I feel. Yeah. They're so fundamental to what shapers are today.
Yes.
Oh no, and I'm dead! Am I dead? I'm dead already! That was a Ronin! I'm dead.
Oh my goodness.
That's how...
Oh, alright, there we go. Well, it's been lovely talking to you, Krystian. I'll, see you later. That was very quick.
Yes. No, that was just a warm-up game.
I'm off down the pub. Blimey, that was easy.
That was just a warm-up game. We're going to jump right to the next game.
You know, it's so simple.
This is embarrassing. I forgot there was this short game. Yes, but that's how this works when you play against the German champion.
Yes. No, I've kind of come around to Ronin and reversed counts as I prefer them as traps because if they meaning the runner, if they hit it, then they have to trash it, obviously. Yeah. But if they don't run it, then you've still got a benefit. I don't know. I just really like them.
Reversal cards is interesting. It's one of the cards that came out recently. It wasn't out at the time when we recorded this tournament.
No.
But yeah, like a very a financial hit in any way you look at it, right? Like either they trash it, which they have to spend money for, or you use it, which they have to spend even more money for.
Yes, exactly. So it's win-win. That's what I really like about it.
Certainly good for NBN. Certainly good for the kind of NBN deck I'm playing right now. I'm playing, of course, making news. My ability is that I have 2 credits for traces.
Yes. Do you use those credits much in this deck?
Yes. Unlike most NBN builds for a long time until NEA came out.
Yes.
Will be using those traces a lot.
So I'm assuming mid-season's Hunter Draco. Well, or maybe I'll see.
Wow,
I'll see,
nice. That's like Sherlock Holmes style deduction here. You already
elementary is what I'd say to that. Yeah.
You already deducing the entire setup of my deck based on one information. That's pretty sweet.
Thank you.
And of course, we know exactly what kind of deck my opponent will be playing. I think he's pretty much playing the same decks that he played in the finals, in the nationals.
Yes.
Which, this is shortly after the nationals, so none of us had like time to recover and build anything new. And the only reason why I have new decks is because one of the decks was actually played at the nationals. This is one of those.
Very good.
And the other one was I don't know. I just couldn't walk. You just couldn't play Andromeda anymore. It's like after you played so much and you lost so much with her, it's like, all right, I need to do something else.
Yeah, let's switch it up. Let's get interesting. There was cash out at this point.
Cash? Yes, there was cash out. Yes, it came out shortly before the German nationals.
I played a Sahara. What's the one that gives you 2 free credits for installing? What's that called?
That's Charizard.
Charizard, yeah, Charizard and cash and what's the other one? Aesop's Pawn Shop. It's just it's a recipe for disaster for the corp. Really.
Yes, it is. So let's see how I'm going to deal with that kind of problem. I am taking a mulligan, but Axul isn't taking no mulligan.
That's going to worry you a little bit, surely.
Well, I don't know. Like after the way the first game went, I mean, it cannot go much worse, right?
Hey, that's positive attitude. That's good.
Yes,
that's good. That'll see you through a tournament.
But actually, I didn't have too much experience with playing against his personal evolution. So that was very typical personal evolution kill, and something that you should not do at home, kids. You should avoid...
Only under supervision of an adult,
yes,
maybe.
Don't run on last click. And make sure you draw up to at least 3 cards at the end of the turn.
Well, see, you say that, and I think that was probably true when we named the show.
Yeah.
But, like all things you name in the past, it goes horribly wrong in the future.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes you can run last click and it's fine.
That's true, but not against personal evolution.
No, that was maybe a bit silly.
There are exceptions where that still holds true.
Yeah, exactly, man. I don't know.
But it feels like a rebel when you're relying on the last click. It's like, whatever. Throwing caution to the wind.
It's certainly a devil-may-care attitude.
Yeah. All right, we begin this beautiful game. I installed 2 ice and a mystery card in an unprotected server. And mystery card. And
it'd be really funny if that was a Ronin. That would be hilarious.
Oh man, I would laugh so much. But I don't think it's a Ronin. Axul plays a quality time to get up more cards. Certainly something great for him, because he will be playing all those tiny little annoying virus programs which will make me trash things from my R&D into my archives.
Yes, I wonder if he has mass install. That's an if you have enough money, that can be really funny.
Power play, yeah.
Yeah.
Daggers mass install.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
There we go. We were talking about this just before, but it is Charizard. And
what goes on Imp?
And there's an Imp on Charizard.
Excellent card.
One thing that I realized about Charizard, you have to keep in mind, she is not giving you MU.
No.
The programs still count, like she doesn't have MU like a Jin or something. And,
man, the Sands.
He ran on the mystery card. It was Sands, and he emptied it.
That's pain. That is. But yes, no. Not like Jin or something, which says it doesn't count towards your actual MU, does it?
Yeah, you always read it and you get it. Whatever. That's obvious. But that's one of the cards where it doesn't say that.
Yes.
So
it's kind of like every other card says that, and you expect that, but because it doesn't say it explicitly, then it's not.
For me, I was wondering, like, this card seems so broken. Like, wow, this is amazing. And then inevitably, it makes sense.
Totally, man.
All right, securing archives here, because I know there's going to be important stuff in archives. Gotta secure those archives.
Totally, man, totally. Where do you get your playmat from? I was seeing it in the other videos. Is it a custom job? Or...
It is a custom job. I designed it actually myself. Oh, he runs on my hand and sees a scorched earth. Uh-oh. What kind of NBN is that?
Oh, did he have an imp token, though?
Yeah, I did have an imp token.
Oh, yeah, you got to get rid of that scorched.
Oh, man, that's why imp is so amazing. Then he runs on R&D, and he finds a data pike there.
Man, Data Pike, I don't think enough people play Data Pike. It's like a mini toll booth, and it's just really good.
It just disappears when somebody gets a Yogg out, but Yogg doesn't see much play recently anyway, so that's really nice.
It's coming back. It's definitely coming back, I think.
Yeah, well, with Anarch's getting a big box now, definitely. And then he runs on my archives and sees a Draco there. Wonder what strength Draco will be. It is strength 1.
I don't know, I kind of feel like you're playing against Anarch, maybe you want to push it out of range of Mimic, maybe, but...
But right now I don't have too much money, as you can tell. I only have 1 credit left. Like,
oh yes, of course.
Pushing it even more doesn't really make sense, especially if you get something like Parasite. I can't get out of Mimic Rage anyway. I just want to have it, so he has to pump Crypsis if he gets one out.
Yes. No, that makes sense. I think 0 is probably not a good idea most of the time with Draco. Unless you're like really
Parasite immediately and stuff like that. So yeah, that's just not good.
Yeah. Oh, 3 credits.
Yeah. Like really struggling money-wise. And Axul gets out Ace of Spawn Shop. Interesting, he discarded the medium and wild side there.
I don't know if he's got what he wants in his hand, then maybe the wild side's not so much a problem. I would assume he's running a clone chip or 2 for the medium when he feels like he can get into R&D.
Maybe he already has a wild side on his hand, and it's just a copy he discarded.
Yes, also that. Yeah. How much money? Does he have no money at the moment?
I don't know exactly sure where he's keeping his money. I know that he has the click tokens underneath his thing. I think he has no money right now.
Oh dear, that's so Anarch.
Ooh, that's so Anarch indeed.
Oh no, but there goes the imp. Now, who would buy a used imp? Would you buy a used imp, Krystian?
Maybe like on eBay if it was used by...
But there's no use. Who's buying that? That's just weird to me.
Maybe there's like somebody who can like recharge those imps with...
maybe.
There's going to be cards that come out, like incubators and stuff like that.
Yes. Oh, yes, true. I just kind of think of it like a bricked Xbox, you know what I mean? And it's like, who's buying these for the parts?
I don't know how it's called in England, but in Germany there's always like the four tinkerers. Four tinkerers means it's completely, completely broken. But you can still tinker with it,
I don't think we have a saying in England, but to go slightly off topic, the German language is a lovely language. They just kind of put words together and then make new words. It's brilliant. Like my favourite is what you call a submarine.
U-boat.
Yes, underwater boat.
Yeah, underwater boat, yeah. and Fahrzeug, which means drive think, and Flugzeug, which means fly think.
It's such a literal language. I love it.
It's really great. Yeah.
Yes.
It is a little bit ugly though. Anyways, going back from this tangent, I have created a new server and I installed Jackson Howard there. See, I have to even protect Jackson Howard because it's so important for this matchup.
Yeah. Totally. No, I think that's probably a very sensible thing.
And we see the play that we've been anticipating. He actually does parasite the Draco there. So
yeah, he wants in.
Yeah.
What's happening?
He wants me to pop, and he did play Dagger's wildside there. So he's all set up with combo. He just needs to wait it out now, and I need to do something drastic.
Yes.
All right.
Ooh, that's an interesting card.
Yeah. So subliminal messaging going on there.
I suppose you want them to run for either the C-Source or the mid-seasons or whatever you've got.
There's going to be certainly like tag-producing things going on, and now I sweep to get more money.
Oh, very nice. Oh yeah, you're rolling in it now.
Yeah, it's too bad he's using those dark tokens. We cannot actually see how much money he has. I think it's 4 credits right now.
Ah, okay. I don't know, Anarch can normally work with most amounts of money.
Yeah.
So, they have all those tricks.
And that's really a difficult thing for my deck, because whenever you're trying to tag the enemy, the runner, you kind of really want to create like a differential of credits. And with Anarchs, it gets so swingy, especially with cash. You can get so much money.
Yes.
It gets very difficult to tag them. But if you can tag them, you can trash all their stuff. That's really nice.
See, me as noise player now, I'd want to get into archives to force you to use that Jackson as soon as possible.
Yeah. So you run out of Jacksons eventually, right?
Yeah, exactly. You just want to kind of make them waste the Jacksons as quick as possible. Oh, that goes out to the shop.
Yeah, so I replaced the ice on my archives, and he actually dumps the Shahrazad.
Which is an interesting play. I guess he just thinks he has enough money or knows what he has enough to do.
Maybe he has better plans for maybe he has another Shahrazad on his hand.
He's only used it like twice. I don't know, but then why install that one? We will see. You know what? I'm questioning the German champion. So,
maybe I will win. he runs on the Jackson. It is.
Hey, no, man. Hey, I'm not saying you might not win. I'm just saying that maybe the German champion knows a bit more than me. But,
I don't know. He runs on Enigma, and he on Jackson, and he finds an Enigma, and then he runs on Archives, and he finds the Caduceus. Both excellent eyes.
Yes, I bet he wished he saved his Parasite for that.
Yeah, like dealing with a Caduceus is much more difficult than with a Draco Strength 1.
Particularly when you've got those, tracing credits as well.
Yeah. So obviously, NBN, I'm playing a lot of Tracing Eyes. But also, like, Enigma, I think people went for Quandary so much, but Enigma is actually still pretty good.
Oh, totally, man. Yeah, no, I think a lot of cases, unless you really want to save money, I think Enigma is probably still better than Quandary because it's those two subroutines.
Yeah, just.
I mean, the only time that Quandary and Enigma are pretty much the same is Yogg, and there's not so much Yogg around these days, I don't think. I thought as he played that card, I thought that's going to be Yogg, isn't it? I'm going to sound really stupid.
Hilarious. No, he's just playing the Cyberfeed, a beautiful card. I've been playing this a lot recently, and I love it so much. It hasn't seen much play, but it is so it gets you so much economy. It's crazy.
Totally, man. Have you tried it with the Supplier?
Yeah, that's the best. That's the best thing ever.
So good. Free money.
Oh man, I can talk about this all day.
You want a Cyberfeeder? I know a guy who's got one for cheap. If you want it,
Yeah.
Just
like from eBay, it's refurbished.
Yeah, newly refurbished. Yes, exactly. It's a display model, so it's gone down in price.
Yeah. We put it through the incubator. Everything's fine now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, Jackson Howard being used. Interesting.
Did he get through to archives?
I don't think he did.
Are you just thinking that, maybe you just want to...
Maybe I want to use the server for something else.
Yes.
Because right now he doesn't have any breakers, so, the server is still viable. So I'm thinking that maybe I'm going to use the server for something smarter.
Sure. Yeah, and it's kind of at some point, well, I don't know, it's probably luck or superstition that I'm thinking of, but sometimes it's just nice to shuffle your deck when you don't think things are going your way. You know what I mean?
A pro would say, like, that doesn't make any sense, but...
No, it doesn't. No, I agree, and I agree with that person.
But I am on your side, like, totally. Every now and then, you kind of have to, like, stir the pot a little bit,
Exactly, get the distribution going a bit better.
The same thing. Whenever I'm looking for a card, it's always on the bottom of my deck.
Always,
yeah.
Never, no exception.
I'm actually considering trying to window actually for this, so I can draw from the bottom of my deck as well. Because the cards seem to be always better at the bottom.
Why not? There's that Anarch, new Anarch card, isn't it? Showing off something.
Love it so much. Love it so much. We'll play it.
Let's see where all the agendas are. They're at the bottom, aren't they? I know they are.
Yeah. Also, you get like additional, like brand new set of cards with medium.
Yes, totally, man.
All right, I installed something indeed in that server. That was my play. I wanted to have something in there, either another asset, which I don't think so, or probably more an agenda. I'm trying to squeeze out an agenda right there, as long as Axul doesn't have any breakers out.
Well, it's kind of like the thing. It's like he's gone a few turns without installing anything, any breakers, and you've not. you've got weaker ice on the bits that he wants to get into already. You know, not including Jackson.
Yeah.
And he's got wild sides. He's got less clicks. So I think you're probably right to this is a good moment to just get things done.
Yeah, and also especially with when you're playing mid seasons or seesaws, like sometimes you want to like bait them with an agenda. If they steal it, you can do your thing. If they don't steal it, you still get an opportunity to score something. So
totally, man. Running on an NAPD when you have a mid seasons in your hand, you are the happiest. It's really good. Yeah.
So he parasited my my Enigma there. And then he
clones out the imp. You trash another card. Oh,
gets
that's
on
nice.
an imp and runs on it in case it is.
Nice move.
Oh, and it is. It is a breaking news. I wanted to score it, in a slow way.
You wanted to get a tag to trash Aesop's, I'm assuming.
Yeah, to trash some stuff, but he prevented this. He stalled it. But now, I'm set up for the mid-seasons play. Will I play mid-seasons now?
Yes, let's watch. Let's find out. But yeah, no, I'm a fan of just putting.
Oh no! Psychographics.
It's like, no, I don't think that's the card you meant to play.
Is the other card?
Legally, you can play that, but X would be 0. I believe in this case.
I'm saying I'm embarrassed. I actually managed to confuse the two cards. Like, I have been playing this deck for very long.
Yes.
So yeah, those kinds of mistakes are bound to happen. No, I thought I was smart, but I'm actually very, very not smart man.
You know what? If the German champion has got to go through guys like you, I'm starting to wane a bit. Like maybe he's not that good. I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see about that. He does have a quality time, certainly.
That's true. That is true.
He's drawing 5 cards.
Oh, he's gonna deck himself. Blimey.
I wonder if he has something like AR Levy Lab.
Ooh, I do like a one splash of, but I think in noise deck, when you're kind of getting ice ups and clone chips and stuff, you just don't have the influence for
like
it.
the influence is so tight, and you want to these days. I mean, at this tournament it wasn't there yet, but these days you want to have Hades Shard even and stuff like that.
Oh yes, as well.
And that's also one influence, just very easy to forget.
No, I like the neutral cards with influence because it makes you feel like they're a bit more powerful. I mean, what's his face? Lucky Find, the best economy card to influence. Didn't entirely correct.
Or of course Donut.
Donut. Oh, I love Donut. Donut's great. I've never really used him well. But,
me neither. But Donut's time will eventually come.
Oh yeah, definitely one of these days. Everyone will see. You'll all see.
You'll see. Donut will show them all. All right, we have another Charizard. So we oh wow, another imp going on the Charizard. Nice.
Very nice.
So lots of money for him, and of course, trashing so much stuff, trashing something from the top of my archives as R&D as well. So no, that's not cool.
He's got everything he needs but breakers, really.
Yeah. But he's doing quite well with Parasites. I mean, he was able to get into that server there.
Two.
I did create a new server with a new ice. Trying it again. Maybe this time I picked the right card. Man, I'm so embarrassed. People will give me bad time on the comments. I already foresee that.
I'm sure it'll be fine. We've all done it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I've just kind of put down something in a remote and kind of looked at it like a few turns in later. It's like, that's not what I thought it was.
That's actually happened twice to me in a tournament, in the same tournament. I was very, very distracted at a tournament. I think it comes later on when you start playing very fast.
Yes.
You just snatch a card and it's just the wrong card and you don't realize it and just plop it in very quickly because you don't want to see the other guy to see what it is. And then it's like you a couple of turns later you realize that it was an ice or a hedge fund in there. Like, oh no.
Yes. No, totally, man. Totally.
And now I'm gonna rest. Oh, wait a minute.
Ice. There we go.
That server is important.
Yes. And he's thinking, how am I getting in there?
By the way, he ace-ups even the wild side.
Yeah, well, I guess he kind of thinks he's got everything that he needs.
How do you ace-up a wild side? Here's a nightclub I have with me.
You know what? This has come up before. Full imp. He's trashed.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, no, we've talked about this in London in our group, and we've all decided that it's the VIP pass that you're selling.
That makes sense. That makes absolutely sense. Yeah.
That's the only thing that yes, but how do you sell a whole building to a pawn shop? You don't really.
Yeah. There must be some kind of access or like contact information. Or something like this,
exactly.
Yeah.
That's
or
what
maybe like a VIP pass. Yeah, something.
Oh, HQ. Ooh.
Around on HQ. Oh, there's a TMI.
Blimey, I haven't seen one of those for years.
Yeah.
Well, I say years. I've been playing that game not long, but you know, you know what I mean.
So I guess I'm investing my NBN trace credits into the Team I trace, so he can pay it to derez it.
The interesting thing about TMI is you can flip it up again if he does derez it, can't you?
But then of course my credits are gone, so the trace will be weaker. So
Yes. But I mean, you could just kind of go, trace, pay nothing, trace, and then they just have to keep paying the money.
Yeah, I kind of want to keep my money. I actually don't want him to compete with the trace here. But I guess he's not gonna compete with a trace. He's gonna the TMI will stay up, and I really love it because it's really strong barrier there.
Yes.
Strength 5, I think. Is that true?
4 or 5. Yeah.
It's really pretty high up there. So you know.
It's better than a wall of static. I remember that much.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, way better. Because it's also costs the same, I think.
Yeah.
3. Yeah, it costs 3 and it's 5. Yeah, it costs 5. Trace 2. So very easy to break, but with NBN making use, that's easier. Oh, we see another imp. Whoa, so many imps out there. Jeez.
Blimey, now 3.
And now with Grimar out, things are getting pretty dangerous.
They're getting heated, man. I can kind of see why he trashed the imp. If he had that other imp in hand, then you're never going to spend 4...
Right.
Oh,
not the Argenta I wanted to score through that.
No.
But at least getting some agendas off my hand with the Sense and City Grid there. Yes. Of course, protecting the Sansan with additional cards. Oh, Crypsis!
Oh, jeez.
Yes, now we have the breakers. Everything is open to him now. If he has enough money, he does run.
You have 2 credits. Unless they're pop-up windows, I don't think you're going to res those, are you?
Yeah. The Sansan is not going to survive this.
It never really does.
Oh, he runs now. He didn't run before. I was just checking my eyes. Think.
Oh
man, this is a tense moment right now.
Yeah, it really is.
All right, I'm raising the Draco.
Okay.
The Strength 1 Draco.
He's like, all right.
Make him. I know it makes him spend a click for the token, and yes.
Yeah, it gets rid of one of the virus counters on Crypsis.
Yes.
Oh, and imp, importantly.
Of course. Alright, so the Sansan got imped. I'm quite under pressure right now. This is not looking very good.
I don't know your head in gender points, but yeah, I kind of think we're passing through the midpoint of the game towards the end of the game, and that's when NBN can struggle a little bit. If you can get out your agendas quickly, then you're sitting pretty. But if you can't, then
if that had been an script, that would have been so much different. But NBL is really not the card you wanna. Oh, and I saw that I just drew into an NAPD contract.
Oh no, thank you. I don't know, man. I would be tempted to put it in that remote and advance it once, just to make him spend money.
Yeah. And then maybe I finally get the mid-seasons I was waiting for.
Exactly.
I can tell you this mistake won't happen again on this show. I learned my lesson back then.
Exactly, that's how you learn. As long as you learn from it, then it's not a whole mistake.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
It's just a half mistake. Everything is just a half mistake.
Exactly.
And I'm doing the mistakes so you don't have to.
That's very kind of you. Thank you, Krystian.
Yeah.
Everyone in the comments say thank you.
Yes. Alright, Alex is organizing his stuff here a little bit, shuffling things back and forth. And now he will play another card, which is, he's thinking about this, it is a deja vu. He gets back an imp. Mm-hmm. Oh, he trashed the imp?
Yeah, he trashed the other imp. That's why he just wants that money. He wants that dollar.
And so he gets back the imp and a data sucker. And plays the data sucker with the Cyber Feeder money, and another cards get trashed. Piling up those cards.
See, no, I wouldn't have taken that. He put it on the table, and then he decided to put it on the other card, and I've been like, no, you're doing too well.
Yeah,
you can't take that
can't
back.
undo it. You're the German champion. Oh, and then playing another parasite.
I need every help that I can get.
Playing a parasite on my data pike there. Parasite gets immediately a token there. Oh, with the Grimoire there.
I think data pike's what, 2? Is it?
Yes, it's 2. So next round it's gone.
Yeah, you can just get through with that data sucker token.
Problematic.
Very. Although I would be intrigued to see how many agendas in your archives at the moment.
By now you really want to see those agendas there.
That pile looks bigger than your R&D.
Yeah. Well, there's certain foreshortening going on with the kind of camera I'm using, but yeah, I bet there's at least one agenda in there.
Probably. Yeah, I think so.
Or like the winning number of agendas there. I did ice up the archives a little bit more there. So he can't just get in there. Oh,
and
ice,
another
ice.
one.
Ice. All right, ice here. Not sure when I'm not trashing data pike right now.
Yeah, since it dies. I think it dies?
Yeah, that wasn't very smart of me.
If it is 2, anyway.
Yeah, this would just make me spend a credit. I don't even know if I'd spent the credit. Maybe I haven't spent the credit, then that would have been smart. Anyways, there's still an unrest ice
Never
there.
mind. A bit more for your archives.
But come on, like, what can I rest with 2 credits, right?
Exactly.
Maybe like a toll booth.
Like a toll booth, but you've kind of scribbled out 8 and written 2 in very bad pen. Maybe that's it. It's like, I'm not sure that car's legal. Can we get a TO over here?
It is I'm using a proxy. There's all the toll booths in my other deck. It is one of those zero-strength toll booths that they recently reprinted.
I'm sure it was 2. I'm sure it was 2 costs. I'm very sorry.
It could be 1. I don't know. Something around that.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, I get 1 credit from the Sablona messaging.
Let's see what happens next.
Thinking going on from my side, a really tough situation.
Man, I don't know what I do in your position, man. You're kind of just praying for a Astro, really, aren't you?
Yeah, and also like Axul is not being too aggressive. I mean, he didn't really try to get into my archives too much, which I find surprising because he can now.
But well, I suppose he doesn't know that, and when you've only got the 1 breaker, you need to be very careful.
Yeah.
Like maybe you've splashed Swordsman.
Maybe.
It's unlikely. But if he does hit that swordsman, then that's a real problem for him.
Yeah, but still, he can get it back with Deja Vu. It's like not that big of a deal. I mean, it's just I'm just prolonging the thing, right?
Yeah, true.
All right.
Wild side again.
Another wild side.
All right.
He has a lot of VIP access to this specific club here.
He really does. He decided he liked the club again.
And then another imp trashing another thing there.
You're on your way to be getting decked, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of cards being used here. All right, installing something in that server.
Let's see what happens.
He's slow at money. I mean, he just has 2 credits, and he doesn't have any counters on Crypsis.
Yes, that's true, and he's 1 click down already. So.
Oh yeah, because of the wild side. Yeah.
Yes. When you sell wild side to Aesops, you're still down a click, aren't you? Or I suppose it depends if you draw the cards or not, isn't it?
That's a good question. Like, I guess our listeners will tell us in the comments section.
Yes. Oh, yes, I'll be interested to find out.
But I think that both effects trigger, and like you cannot undo because whether you install a card with a supplier, it doesn't get the effect.
Yes, that's true. It doesn't trigger daily casts, does it?
So I would say the opposite is true as well. Like all the beginning of the turn effects trigger at the same time, and then
no mistake. He sold an imp with 3 counters on it. That is unfathomable to
the
me.
Imps are just money makers for him right now. Okay, he is kind of struggling with money. I have to say.
I know, man, but kind of have the resolve to kind of get rid of an imp when it's just such a good card.
It's so. Oh, there we go. Here's his cash. He just hasn't seen his cash.
It's just kind of, knowing that even though a play feels wrong, maybe it's right in this situation.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just that's why he's a great player, I guess.
And maybe he's like taking it easy because he's playing against me and knows I'm not that big of a player. I don't know.
Well, you think he's just showboating?
No, but I think he was looking for his cash all this time, and he hasn't seen. We haven't seen even one of those so far.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
so he's been
true.
using his imps for to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now we have a dirty laundry.
Are we hitting dirty laundry?
We are where?
On
Archives.
That's nice. Oh, archives, of course.
Obviously. All right, there is a wall of static there.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, he only has one token on Crypsis. Not good.
But yeah, like you say, man, he can deja vu it back if he really needs to, and he doesn't know if that's a Jackson yet, though.
And also, he can like always. He
decided against it.
He does.
So he's lost the dirty laundry money then.
Yes, he does. And he bounced off the wall of static now, and now he runs on that card, I guess.
I wonder what he was hoping. Maybe he was hoping for like a pop-up window or something.
Yeah. No, I guess he's thinking now if he want to break it with the money, the trace with the money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to listen to what we're saying actually.
Oh yes.
Oh no, he's still running on archives. He pays
still?
He pays 4 for the wall.
So what was it? Why was he pointing at the other?
He's actually sacrificing Crypsis
to get through. Is it a Jackson?
How many agendas do we have? Oh, I don't have a Jackson.
One.
On APD, he can't score an APD.
Oh, that's amazing.
Another APD.
But
there we go. Oh, and a BL. Oh, gosh.
And
so he's at 5 credits now, and the rest is wow. So now he just needs.
He just needs to get into archives now. Oh dear.
He needs to get in there with 4 credits, and he wins the game.
That's rough. That's a bad beat. That's what that is.
You ask how many Scorch Earth are in there.
It's a good question.
Yeah,
it's a very good question.
It's just 1 Scorch Earth in there right now.
Yeah, I haven't seen much influence
5 credits.
apart from the Caduceus. So yeah, maybe there's more.
Maybe now it's time for mid-seasons. Come on, Krystian. Team Krystian. Oh, I'm scoring the Astro script instead.
Hey man, you're back in the game.
Yes.
You're back in the game now.
Back in the game.
Sells the cash.
He really needs money to get in there once more time. He really needs to get back the Crypsis to get into the archives again. And enough money to break through both of the ices and score one of the APDs. Oh, there's a cash.
Maybe there's a cash. Maybe this is enough.
Well, it's still money. He still needs a breaker. Money is maybe accounted for. He does the math.
Yeah.
He does a lot of math now. Right now, the hand movements say, "I'm doing math." I think he's a little bit under pressure right now. Maybe he's like a shark. He knows that the agendas are there. He can actually see the agendas right now.
He smells the blood in the water.
Yeah. Meanwhile, of course, I'm under pressure. I can fast advance stuff.
You just want that. You just want another Astro in your hand. Oh, but it wasn't to be. Or another Jackson. Another Jackson would probably be alright as well.
Yeah, that Jackson would be nice. And checking the cards.
Where's all my stuff?
What can I expect from my deck right now?
Yeah. I'm quite bad at that. I need to check my archives a bit more or remember where all my cards are.
Especially now. I mean, this is the first time I'm playing this deck in a tournament. Like, literally the first game I played this deck in a tournament. So, maybe I'm not, as we saw, I'm not quite as familiar with it.
Quite au fait with the cards.
Yeah. Have you ever played one of those mid-season decks?
I have, and I've enjoyed it very much. There was that Stephen Woolley, the World Is Yours deck. Do you remember that from a few months ago? And that was a lot of fun. That was kind of a mid-season Scorchy deck.
Oh.
And it was just brutal.
Yeah, it is. It's nice to have like the security. Like even if they steal an agenda, I'm fine. I mean, that's even better for me,
Totally, man. And I was kind of playing it at a time when people weren't really expecting Scorched out of NBN.
Yeah.
I mean, people should now
Yeah.
because it's everywhere. But you know,
What?
the data sucker. Okay.
What? He used Deja Vu to get out a data sucker and a cache? Not the Crypsis?
I don't know. Maybe he's got Crypsis in hand, man.
Maybe.
No, maybe.
Maybe
Another
that's
Deja
that's
Vu.
the play, yeah.
Or what's the name? Clone Chip could also be.
That's true.
And he just needs all the money to make that all happen.
So it will be a surprise install, and then.
But yeah, every turn he waits though, it's gonna be another turn. You can draw an Astro or draw another Jackson, and that's just bad news for him. But again, I'm questioning the German champion. I shouldn't do that.
You wouldn't be the first person to question him.
I suppose just because he wins doesn't mean he's good. That probably means he's good.
Could have been a complete accident, but no, he's certainly
he's just the luckiest man alive. Maybe that's it.
I just started Netrunner last week.
Yeah, I just put the cards down, and people look sad, and I don't really know what they do, but it just seems to work. I don't know.
If that was the case, that would have been the most lucky player in the world. No, Axul did deserve that victory for sure.
Totally. Yes.
Right, so I am getting the credit from the subliminal messagings.
Yeah. No, I feel you can make fun of people who are better than you.
Oh yeah,
but you shouldn't make fun of people who are kind of beginners. Punch up.
Punch up, not down. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly and also I think Axel is also a person who would appreciate that kind of humor.
Good.
And then it's over because he shows me, that he will be able to play the Crypsis next turn, and then he will get in. He has enough money, and it's clear that he will be able to score the thing. So it is over like that. Very unclimatic game. Mm-hmm. But I wanted to show a game where the German champion, right after his victory, is showing off that he can actually play this game.
No, I enjoyed that, man. I've kind of remember seeing his decks online and thinking that's really interesting, kind of wondering how he played them, and trying to find videos of him playing them actually, that was really interesting to kind of watch him in action. Yeah,
it's some really weird plays there, but clearly it paid out. It paid out.
Yeah, exactly. Just super aggressive. Just sell anything when you need the money. Just anything at all, and just get your work done.
Yeah, both decks super aggressive and very difficult to deal with, especially like his personal evolution deck, very very aggressive, ends the games quickly, as we can say if somebody is not prepared for it. And the noise, I feel noise is like playing a different game. It's like I'm not playing this code ice breaking game. I'm just doing my own thing here, and it will cause you enough troubles that it is. Mm-hmm. All right, Edie, Chris.
No, I'm the other one.
You're the other one, Chris. So you're having a podcast.
Yes, we do. It's called Run Last Click. Find it at runlastclick.blogspot.co.uk. And it's me and my friend Edie, and we talk about Netrunner every couple of weeks, and it's very good, and you should download it right now.
I can vouch for it. It is really actually one of my favorite podcasts, for sure.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes. So it was a great pleasure for having you with us here today.
Good. I've enjoyed it muchly as well. Thank you very much for having me.
Oh, excellent. And are you familiar with maybe the film Hackers?
I do remember the film Hackers. It was very 90s.
Do you know the slogan of that movie?
Hack the planet?
Hack the planet! Shut up and get in the car! Shit on me.
Oh, I feel like I've been tricked.
Oh, and one more thing. The excellent people from the German website Netrunners HQ and the German podcast Meta Arena have provided us with some excellent prizes to distribute among our listeners. And we thought, instead of distributing the prizes among, for example, the comments on our own videos, we decided it would be even better if we started a hashtag to promote Netrunner among those people who aren't playing Netrunner yet. So we encourage you to use the hashtag #GetNetrunner to promote Netrunner among people who aren't playing Netrunner yet. You can post them videos that you like, or funny things that you like, or generally just talk about how awesome Netrunner is. And if you're lucky, we will randomly select posts, and you will get a chance to get a data pack, the Up and Over data pack, or the big expansion, the Honor and Profit expansion in German. So again, the hashtag is GetNetrunner, and you can use it on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. And we will randomly pick a post after this series is over, after this tournament over, which is going to be the 8th video from this series. So go out there and hack the planet.